Okay, so I wanted to come back and say something really quick, okay, you guys? So when I say homeschooling is easy, I mean that it's literally everything is at the tip of your fingers today. In 2026, everything is in your hand, the palm of your hand. You have that cell phone, that device. You have access to everything, okay? So we've been using Google for a long time. I've been using Google for a long time. I don't know everything. Hey, Google, how you spell this again? Listen, I'm just being honest. So when I say it's easy, I say it in that sense. If it's something that anybody wants to do, they gonna do it. You're gonna teach yourself, you're gonna do the research, you're gonna do whatever you need to do to make sure you can do the thing that you're trying to do. And being an active homeschooling parent, I think that I could say that the hardest part about homeschooling would probably have to be trying to homeschool your littles, your very small children, because you have to be more hands-on. With your older children, you can provide instruction and you can pretty much know that they can do the work most of the time completely independent. However, if they need help, they can ask you. If they need further help from someone who's certified, get them a teacher, get them a tutor. It's that simple. And one big thing, right? A lot of the teachers don't necessarily know what they're doing, the certified teachers, right? Because what happens when you have your child in a public school, right? And the teacher's doing their thing, but the student is not picking up what the teacher's putting down. The student is still confused, still need extra help. Then what do you do in that case? You give them extra help. If they have to be pulled out of a classroom or whatever the case may be, you have to give them that help. So if I'm, as a homeschooling parent, teaching my children something or they need extra help in a certain class or a certain subject, guess what I can do? You guessed it. I can get them the extra help. I can get a tutor. I can get somebody that does know what they're doing and they can provide the instruction. Same difference. Because you got teachers out here that are teaching the students and the students they're not getting anywhere. That's one of the problems. That's one of the problems with public school. And they have to keep going. I don't have to do that. I can teach my kids one subject until they get it. Then we can move to the next subject. And another thing, I don't have to follow a traditional school outline. So I don't have to teach my high schooler algebra. I don't have to teach geometry, which is the things that they have to teach at a public school. I don't have to do that. That's one of the things with homeschooling too, because you can hone in on your children's strong points, put them there to the point to where they are mastering those things, which sets them up for a better future. And I just feel like if I spend more time teaching or providing instruction in the subjects where my children are interested, right, and they are stronger in, then it will make life so much easier. Because here we are wasting time teaching a subject that they don't need or they're not going to use. Like, I haven't used algebra, geometry, none of that stuff. I know my basics. I don't need to know nothing beyond that because I did not plan on being in a field that requires me to know those things. The only time that you really have to teach certain subjects or like the subjects that they teach and they provide in a public school is if your child does intend to go on to a college, because when your child intends to go to college, their transcript has to look a certain way. The transcript has to reflect certain classes. Sometimes they'll be tested and you need to make sure that your children have that knowledge. Your child knows, like I knew, I don't even want to be doing algebra. I'm never going to use this. Why waste time on algebra? He likes animation. He's a gamer. He's into animations. I can put him into an animation class. It can be considered an art class. It can be an elective. He can master his animations. He can use those skills in his future. Duh.